Hello, this is a guide to Barlow Square, where you start from the army base and you end at the subway. I'm just doing a single run through instead of just showing you all the paths. I feel that it'll be easier for this map because a lot of people get lost and confused. I'll just tell you the different paths and everything when we get to those points. There's two paths right here where you can go through the movie theater or right away where I just was. This path leads me to the movie theaters this time. Sometimes you have to go straight where that fire is, but this time it's letting me go left. You'll always end up going in this direction towards Tom's Hardware, Tom's, or the Surplus. You usually always are gonna end up going through the Surplus, but sometimes I don't think you're gonna go through it. You could get a straight shot through the parking lot down the road. Usually there's three paths here where you can either go through this back door, it just happened to be locked this time, or the roof access, which I am going to go to right now. Oh, by the way, I did not make a map for this one like I did for my previous Barlow map, because I feel it doesn't have as confusing of a pathway as the other one did. Sometimes you have to go through the apartments or the alleyway that end up being to the left, where that truck is, all the lights, but I got the pathway of the gas station. Sometimes it'll lead you straight through that tent right there, but on this pathway I got the gate through the gas station. A lot of people miss this one, so I felt this was the appropriate video to show because of this. Once again, you'll always have to go through Chuck's gun store no matter what. It doesn't matter. You're always going to have to go through it. Now the current objective is to find the subway. Subway will always be over in this direction. This path may be blocked off and you have to go around, but this time it wasn't. Right here is the subway. Usually if you go down a little bit, the phone will ring and say it's locked, and you gotta go find the maintenance area. The maintenance area is always over here. There isn't a different setup. Suggest always picking up a fire extinguisher for the next objective. Now you'll have to put out this fire. And then you head on to the apartments to find the keys, the secondary apartments. You will go up this fire escape, through the window, and then you start trying to find the keys. It can be in this apartment or the second one. It isn't going to be downstairs, it's going to be on the second floor always. Now that you have the keys, you would head back to that maintenance area so you can open them. Alright, once you're back at the maintenance, you can open up the door. Once you open up the door, you don't need the keys anymore. Just head on down. There can be supplies in some of these rooms, so you can check them if you want. I'm opening up the doors due to what's happening next. You'll go straight into this booth and press this button. This is the button for the gates to raise. The power will be off, so you gotta go turn on the powers. Once you turn on the power, a vent will start and zombies will start spawning like crazy. I always say start outward in. It'll be easier, less zombies on the way in. There'll be usually 8 buttons, 8 or 9. Just start pressing those glowing buttons and run through it fast as you can, and you should be fine. Remember, outward in makes it 10 times easier. Now, a couple of these buttons may rotate, so... Oh, plus under those stairs I just ran up, sometimes there is a gun underneath there, so check that. It's supposedly, I would say check that before you start the event. Alright, now that all the generators are up, the gate should start raising. You don't have to hit the button again. Once the gate has risen enough for you to get through, all you have to do is run to the end and jump in the subway door that is open. And you have escaped.